Good afternoon. Markets are closed. This is the Market Minute with Drewski James. I'm your host, Andrew. After feedback after the first broadcast, we're going to do things a little differently, a little bit quicker, a couple quick hits, and then get on with it. Currently, today was pretty muted market in the day. What I did mention last time was the market was expecting 2 rate cuts this year. By the end of the year, 2 rate cuts. That clearly, after the job numbers on Friday, I don't think the market was positioned right. Bonds were, yields were down. They have reversed. The dollar has reversed. When that happens, they pile into bonds and out of equity. And that's what they did today. Most of the FANG stocks were down. Google was down $2. Apple was down $3. I think it was down 4 or 5 at one point today. Things are pretty whippy. Another thing that happened, of course, like a broken clock, Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, short squeezed, halted multiple times. AMC followed. In my opinion, the faster those names get delisted, the more healing this market can do, because it is due for healing. This can't go on. It's just bad for markets. It's bad for everybody. That said, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Powell is talking again, I think at 11:40 Central Standard Time. So I think the market was kind of waiting today, small repositioning, bonds and equity, and kind of wait and see for a bigger move tomorrow on Powell if he comes out and kind of reiterates what he was talking about on Wednesday, where de-inflation is still prevalent. He's encouraged. He's dovish, meaning he's pro-support of the market and not trying to fight against it. They call that hawkish. If he comes out tomorrow dovish, reiterates kind of what he said on Wednesday, I don't think it should, but I think the market will rally off that. Again, earnings are not great. Pins just came out. Pinterest, P-I-N-S. They missed, of course. Not that great of a company, but just add more of these higher names to the list of disappointment. Also, what's interesting that came out today, and then I'll kind of wrap up. Microsoft, a surprise announcement planned for tomorrow. Rumor mill is ChatGPT, which they invested, I think, $25 billion into, which is wild. But I think they're going to integrate it with their Bing search engine, which, Bing is so bad, but who knows, that it could be a complete overhaul. If they challenge Google on Google search and Bing becomes popular, that'll be a titanic shift. Maybe not directly tomorrow, but long term. So much data is collected by Google through Google search. Tons of data. If they start losing that market share, things would be struggling. So Microsoft tomorrow, I don't know what time that is, but pop on CNBC. I think they have it. Their website has it. With that said, pretty tame day today. Bitcoin not moving much. I think crude was kind of all over the map. I think it was down $1, up $1. It's currently up $1. VIX, interestingly enough, is up $1. I think move expectations have increased for tomorrow on Powell. And then on the 10th is the long-awaited CPI report. And let's not forget that they recalculated how they're going to measure it. So their weightings of what's in the CPI, like what they actually track, they're shifting the weights around. So, one product will have more effect on the number than another. They did this for, this might be my thing once the episode, I lose that train of thought and get back up to it. But they defined what a recession was right when we're about to technically go into one. So if they're doing that with CPI, I have a feeling they're fudging numbers a little bit. So don't be surprised if you see a massive de-inflation number come out on the CPI on the 10th. I think shock to the market could be massive, but I think long term this would be a good time if if you're in stocks, a good time to trim positions. A hell of a January run. Again, when and if they start cutting rates is usually when the market really hits the fan. Historically, like 6 months after the first rate cut is when things start to rebound. That's usually about the low. Obviously, nothing's picture perfect. History doesn't always tend to repeat itself, but that's just something to look out for. So tomorrow, Microsoft is a big one, and Powell is massive. With that, I will leave you guys. We're going to do quicker episodes based on feedback on episode 1. So, quick market minute after each close. I'm going to try to do one and just trying to keep you guys safe. So, not much in the morning. It should probably be pretty tame morning up until Powell, which again I think is 11:40 Central Standard Time. So get ready for that. Be smart. Don't do anything dumb. Don't be a hero. The longer you hold positions, short-term positions in this market, the better chance you are getting fucked. So be smart. Be quick. Hit it. Get out. Reassess. There's opportunities almost every single day. Sectors to look for today was really weak in the SaaS names, software as a service. So names like Datadog, ServiceNow, Snowflake, those are all down quite a bit today, 3.5%. I think now ServiceNow is 4%. And we start chirping about their CEO sold a bunch of shares. The guy wants to buy a mansion, let him buy a mansion. He's got like 150 million more in warrants and options that he can exercise at any time. So some people like to worry about stuff that really has no bearing on anything. So with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, love you, bye.